found something I've been hoping to find more of, which is these tennis balls. Obviously people are bringing these out here for their dogs, and my dogs don't really play with tennis balls that much. Echo chases them around for a couple seconds and then he's pretty much done with it. But I got something that I've been wanting these for. It's a little project. The dog's bed inside the trailer I covered in, well, it's a couch, and I covered their couch in a tarp, because sometimes they get wet and plus they're dirty, so it keeps the couch in better shape. But the tarp falls off of the couch, and I've been trying to figure out the best solution for the tarp. Originally I took a rope and I tied a rope through here to keep it jammed in to the couch, so because they get on here and they roll around and then the tarp gets pulled off and I'm always having to shove it back in there and keep it nice and tight. And the rope kind of worked, but it was a little awkward. And then I realized all I need is just something to jam in here to keep the tarp from moving around. So far I found 2 random tennis balls out in the woods, and I've been hoping to find more so I can put them all along the couch here. So now I got 3 of these, and man, this is the best thing. I guess people use tennis balls for more than tennis all the time, right? And so that's what I'm doing. Man, that works so good though, because once they're jammed in there, this tarp just stays stationary. At least the bottom part does. They can't pull it out anymore. Keeps it right in there. I got this tarp off Walmart for like $6 or $7. See that right there? That's a gray owl. It looked like he caught a mouse. I saw him fly down here, right next to my trailer, about 100 yards from my trailer. And I saw these big wings fly down here. I thought I should go check it out. He's huge. There he goes. He just landed on the ground. Can't get very close. It's not letting me get close, and I can't be quiet. There, he just took off that way. But I just realized this is all making sense. I see this tag here at the base of this tree. We'll go check it out. But if you look up in this tree, there's some big owl boxes here, and the ones I've seen before, they put a few different holes on these boxes, so I guess you can get maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 different owls living in these boxes. I guess the holes are on the other side, but that's probably what this base plate tells us, is that there's an owl box up in there. So that makes sense. Do not cut. Actually, I only see one hole in this box. So I was thinking if I go to the base of this tree, I might see some bones and things like that. But I don't really see anything down here. I don't see any droppings or anything at all, really. So I bet at the bottom of this box is probably full of bones. I don't know how that works. And the trailer, you can see where we're camped. It's just right over there through these trees here. You can see the trailer. There's the trailer. Oh, there's Dodger. Where's Dodger? There he is. I left Echo back at the campsite and he's tied up because I didn't want him chasing anything, and I guess Dodger decided to follow me a little bit. It's always cool to have him keeping an eye on what I'm doing. He's a good dog. Hey Dodger. Thanks for keeping an eye on me, buddy. Look at these guys. Man, you want to talk about being the luckiest nomad on YouTube? I'd have to say that's me, because I got these two dogs. They're always keeping an eye out for me. They always let me know when there's animals around. Echo always hears the elk bugling out in the distance, and he lets me know when they're out there. So sometimes I can get up out of bed and have a peek and see them out here on this field. But if you want to be a nomad, one of the best things you can have is a couple good dogs, or at least one good dog. So I just threw these up here, and I think they'll get dry pretty quick up here because it's black. It's a pretty sunny day, so we'll see how that works. I'm pretty excited to have some fresh socks to wear. Hey, if you like learning about nomad life, stick with us here on the Got Out channel and hit that thumbs up button. We like to know you're watching. Let us know you're watching. Hope you all like what we're doing here. Hope you're learning about what it's like to get out and live out in the great outdoors. Man, I'm telling you, we love it out here. Like, it's so simple. Just got to run into town every week or so and get supplies. It's so peaceful out here. There's good people out here, you know. There's hunters, there's people just out recreating in their quads and things like that. So I'm usually really never worried about, like, if we have an emergency, if I get hurt out here or whatever, I can find somebody pretty close by that would totally be willing to help. And, you know, they're just like me. They're either living out here, living on the road, you know, going from place to place, boondocking at different places. So have a lot in common with a lot of people out here, or they're out here recreating just for the weekend or for the day, hunting or just hiking out here. It's peaceful. We got all this land to ourselves. There's nobody out here right now. If I hike a mile that way, I won't run into anybody. I could probably hike 2 or 3 miles that way. There's nobody up there. This way, about half a mile, then there's someone camped out there, and then another quarter mile beyond that, there's another person camped out there. But I can't see them, can't hear them. You know, nobody's bothering anybody out here. It's a great way to live. We're loving it out here. 2 years living this way, and I don't have any reason to stop doing it yet, and I don't foresee any reasons either. So, you know, I'm not saying everybody should live like this. Like, there's hardships and there's problems that come up and there's some skills you need, and it's not comfortable for everybody, but
I think everybody should get out a little bit and just see what it's like, see how it makes you feel, see what it's like to be out of your normal element a little bit. And that's what we're trying to do here on the Got Out channel. Me and the dogs, we just want to show you what it's like, how we live, and maybe you can get some ideas for yourself and your family, or you and your pet family. We went on a hike yesterday for a couple miles, and so these dogs are still they're still relaxing from that, still trying to rest from that hike. So hey, thanks for watching the Got Out channel. Until next time.